What's up, YouTube? This your boy Sticks, and I'm back with another video. Hey, look, I got a reaction video for you. The youngest person to ever be sentenced to death row in Ohio. And this happened in Warren County. And I actually did time in Warren County. It's a 23-1 lockdown. You're only out of your cell an hour a day. The rest of the time, you're just in there doing nothing. There is no tobacco. There is no drugs. There's no way to pop a socket. There's no way to fish. There's no way to get away with anything. The guards have it on lock, and it truly is hard time. I didn't even have a cellie, nobody to talk to. You get on get on the vent and talk to people, but it's not the same. Let's see what this is about.
13-year-old Austin Myers to death. He is now the youngest person on death row in Ohio. Night on Your Side's Jay Warren was there as a mother pleaded for her son's life.
Austin Myers showed no emotion as the death sentence was imposed. In fact, he showed no emotion throughout the entire course of the trial. Today, in a last-ditch effort, Austin Myers stood up and asked Judge Donald Oda to spare his life.
I think there's a lot of good things I can do with my life if you allow me to keep my life.
Myers.
Dang. So he showed no emotion all throughout the whole trial, and he's going to stand up and ask the judge to spare his life. Look, I already know the judge takes all that into consideration. They watch everything. Your body language, your facial impressions, everything. They take all that into consideration. And the one thing a judge hates is when you don't take responsibility. If you don't take responsibility, the judge will make sure you're held responsible. That's how it goes. Let's watch this.
And his co-defendant Timothy Mosley killed 18-year-old Justin Back during a robbery attempt at his home.
Hold on. Him and his co-defendant? And he's the only one that got sentenced to death row? So that goes to tell me that his so-called homeboy turned on him. Now he's working with the prosecution. That's how it works. He's going to get less time. This kid's going to be washed up on death row, and the other kid is already gone. All this shit right here is senseless. It's senseless.
In Waynesville. Today, the judge imposed the jury's recommendation of death.
The court finds that the state has proven beyond a reasonable doubt that the aggravating circumstance outweighs the mitigating factor. Therefore, the sentence of death shall be imposed upon Austin Gregory Myers on the charge of aggravated murder.
Myers once again showed no emotion. Out of touch with reality. That's how prosecutor David Fornshell describes him.
During the trial, he actually had a conversation, a jail call with his dad, where he agreed that his plea agreement would be that if we dismissed all charges against him, that he wouldn't sue me for wrongful imprisonment.
Okay, hold on. So we all know that they're listening to your phone calls, especially in a murder trial. So this kid gets on the phone with his dad and says, if they drop all charges, I won't sue them. Man, this kid, he's just stupid. I ain't even gonna lie. This is one stupid kid right here. Not taking responsibility. This is why he got sentenced to death row. Because I'm going to tell you right now, my sister was shot and killed in cold blood, and the guy that shot and killed her only got 15 years. And they told us he could probably be out in 13 if he does some programs. So yeah, he's getting 13 years for shooting my sister twice in the head. And this guy gets death row. So it's not fair. The law is not set up fair for certain people. So I'm really glad that these parents got some sort of justice.
Outside the courtroom, Justin's mother, Sandy Kate, says she believes justice has been served.
Justin went out in a very bad way. And so we're happy with it. But again, it's sad at the same time because this could have been prevented. Austin made this choice.
Barney Back, Justin's father, says not knowing why Austin Myers killed his son continues to haunt him.
I doubt he'll ever tell me. But if he ever wants to, that's fine. I'm open to that. Send me a letter. That's fine.
Justin Back was just 10 days away from going into the Navy when he was killed. Today, his mother...
Wow. You can see the pain in his dad's face. I feel terrible for his parents. This isn't the way it's supposed to go down. See, that's the whole thing now. Murder and killing is looked at nowadays just like another thing that happens. But it's fucking crazy. It's senseless. Shit like this shouldn't happen. You shouldn't have to bury your kids. All because there's a couple young punks running around that want something that your kid has. He was 10 days away from joining the Navy and getting away from people like this. Starting his life, a bright future, a good family standing behind him. This type of shit makes me sick. But I will tell you, from my experience here in Ohio, some inmates, they sit on death row for 15, 20 years before they ever even make it to the execution. And this kid right here looks like he couldn't fight his way out of a wet paper bag. So, look, he's going to have a hard time. If his parents ever come across this video, I'm going to let you know. He will not have it easy. He's young, he's little, he's white, going into prison. He's going to have to fight, he's going to have to stab, he's going to have to do everything just to make it to his execution. There's no guarantee he'll ever even make it to his execution because one of them inmates might get a hold of him, and that's it. That's all she wrote. But look, till next time, hold your head and stay out of prison.